What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this one, we have British SAS soldiers versus U.S. Navy SEALs military training comparison. And before we jump into the video, I know what you guys are going to say into the comment section. SAS is the most elite force in the world. They are not even comparable to the U.S. or the U.S. Navy SEALs are not even comparable to the SAS. So I got you. But we gonna listen to the video, but we gonna hear out what they got to say. Before we dive in, if you happen to enjoy, please don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and if you'd like to support this channel by becoming a member, all you gotta do is hit that join button to receive your exclusive benefits. See what we got.
Special Air Force, aka SAS, began operations in 1941 during the Second World War. The reason for having such a specialized set of soldiers was to get behind enemy lines and attack them from within, or at least destroy what they could while gaining intelligence. It still takes part in operations that involve the United Kingdom, but as it's very much a covert special forces unit, much of what the SAS does is a secret. The Navy SEALs, Sea, Air, and Land Team, was formed much later when President John F. Kennedy established them in 1962 as a clandestine unit which, like the SAS, would take on special missions much of the time in very hostile environments. They also act under a veil of secrecy and are sometimes referred to as America's Secret Warriors. If both these units are so secretive, then how does one get a job with them? Well, with the SAS, there is a small problem to begin with if you are a mere civilian.
Well, if you're not, you gotta, don't you gotta like be in the military or a certain division in the military and then for so long and then you can apply to join SAS, or are you chosen, or I guess he's about to explain it.
It won't allow you to apply. So to start with, you must already be in the British Armed Forces or be a soldier in the British Commonwealth. Another way to get in is to join the SAS Reserves, and they do accept civilians. As long as you've passed the reserve training and worked with them at least 18 months, you can apply to work in the SAS proper. To apply for the SAS, you should be between 18 and 32 years of age and be in amazing physical and mental shape. You'll be required to do at least a 3-year stretch. Women can apply, but have so far been excluded from most combat movements. To apply, you must accept that you know the harsh demands expected of you, people have died during training, and that means signing an Army General Administrative Instruction form.
That's why, that legit right there lets you know like how difficult it is. And that's a fact that I had not known. Does it still happen, or is this something in the beginning when the SAS started that people died from the training? But that just lets you know like how serious and how difficult this training is. The fact that people have lost their lives in not in combat, in training.
Basically acknowledging you are willing to go through hell. Next comes the medical, the battle fitness test, which will mean running fully kitted or squatted for 1.5 miles in 15 minutes. Apparently 10% of applicants don't even make it past this point. That pace for even an average person in running shoes and shorts isn't too bad. Now you start your real training. To join the Navy SEALs, you need to be a natural born or naturalized American between the ages of 18 and 28, although at 17 you can join if your parents say it's okay. If you want to become an officer, you can be up to the age of 33. The first woman ever started the training in 2017, but dropped out soon after. You'll need to have a clean record, and many background checks will be done. You'll then undergo physical and mental tests, including an eye test to make sure you have under 20/70 vision. As for what shape you must be in, well, you are going to go through hell with the SEALs, so they suggest you follow their Navy Special Warfare Physical Training Guide. This includes lots of long and short swims and runs, lots of interval training, as well as other workouts. As for other strength training,
I didn't know there was a training guide. I want to get a hold of the training guide just to get in like really good physical shape. Is that something online? I'd love to check it out and see what it is, because just to get a good physical shape, I'd love to see what it looks like.
Gym workouts basically tell you you'll have to be as strong as a bull as well as have all the cardio attributes. You'll be screened before you can start training, and that will mean you must show that you can run 1.5 miles in 11 minutes, but not squatted. This also comes after a 500-yard swim in 12.5 minutes, 42 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, and 6 pull-ups, all with a short rest in between. Once you actually start training with the SAS, the first phase lasts 4 weeks. This will test your endurance and ability to navigate through the wilderness, that being a harsh mountain range in Wales. In 2015, a young recruit died during this exercise just half a kilometer from the end. He died at the part nicknamed VW Valley, standing for Voluntary Withdrawal Valley. 2 other soldiers died that day too, leading to an inquest into the treatment of soldiers. Some of the activities in the mountain...
3 soldiers in 2015? That's about modern days. I can understand why it would lead into in question soldier, how they're treating the soldiers, because you don't. When I think deaths in training, I think like maybe when it first started, but no, 2015 is wild because you have to go past certain physicals and you have to pass all this, and you would think like even though of course they're signing up to go through hell, to go through the most difficult training, into where they know that death is possible, but you would think like the people conducting all the training like would just watch out to make sure that nobody does actually dies. That's kind of scary.
Soldiers died that day too, leading to an inquest into the treatment of soldiers. Some of the activities in the mountains included a 15-mile hike to start with. Those that can get through that then have to do a 40-mile hike carrying a 55-pound backpack, a rifle, plus their food and water. They are not allowed to use any established trails, but they do have a map and a compass. After that, they can rest a bit and start the weapons training phase, as well as do parachute training. After that, there is 6 weeks of jungle training, usually in the rainforests of Belize, Borneo, or Brunei. The last phase is called escape and evasion, which will mean being forced into some horrible survival scenarios, as well as learning how to handle being interrogated. This will include humiliations and other psychological harassment, as well as being blindfolded, deprived of sleep, given nothing to eat or drink, being put in stress positions, imprisoned in a small cage, and having to listen to loud noises all the time. SAS tough guy turned novelist said physical injuries finish a lot of people off during training, but you need a lot of strength of will to get through the psychological stuff. In 2016, the Washington Times reported,
from what I've heard from the trainings, definitely in the SAS, because I've reacted to more content about the SAS, you just got to mentally have it. Like, of course, you got to be physically fit. You got to be physically capable of doing everything. But mentally is where a lot of people break, because they're gonna push you to your physical limits, and mentally, you have to be able to go past your physical limits and continue. You have to have that thing inside of you, that thing that just does not allow you to give up, that pushes you past any limitations that you thought you had, and helps you to keep going.
Reported that one Navy SEAL died in 3 out of the last 4 training classes.
What?
One was a drowning, another a suicide, and another a car crash after drinking heavily. The Post states that the 6-month training will include a 7-day stretch of little sleep, self-induced hypothermia, and brutal physical conditioning known as Hell Week. It's Hell Week where most recruits drop out. The training in Colorado starts with 5 weeks of pre-training in class. Get through that and you enter the realm of pain and indignity. The Navy SEALs website doesn't go into specifics, but states that you'll be tested to your limits of fatigue. This will include running through sand, swimming in oceans, sometimes in the middle of the night with your clothes on, rappelling down cliffs or buildings at speed, enduring cold and heat, getting lost and finding ways out, combat training, long-distance underwater dives, weapons and explosives training, mission planning, tactics training, and more. Hell Week seems to be the worst part. One soldier described it as being designed to put you through 24/7 days of no rest and continual harassment. From his class of 300, only 19 completed the training. In all, it will last 5.5 days and you'll almost continuously be pushed to your limits. You are allowed no more than about 4 hours sleep during the entire training. You'll also have to deal with integration in what's called the survival, evasion, resistance, and escape phase. Former SEAL Brandon Webb said it will involve sacks over your head, being beaten with sticks, and humiliation. It's here, he said, that some people lose their minds. At least after that, you get some classroom time. For 7 weeks, you'll also have a land warfare phase as well as parachute training. If you pass it all, you'll be given the Navy SEAL Trident, but then have to do advanced training. This will include sniper, communications, and free fall parachute training. Once you are done, you'll have way more weapons to use than a regular soldier. In the SAS, this will include a C8 carbine assault rifle, an ultra-compact individual weapon, an M16, an HK MP5 submachine gun, an HK 417 sniper rifle, an AW-50 anti-material rifle, handguns, tear gas, canister launchers, stun grenades, rocket launchers, portable anti-personnel mines, grenade launchers, surface-to-air missiles, and many more things it will take too much time to talk about.
You're literally just a walking ammunitions unit. You are a movie walking ammunitions unit, bro, and all of these different types of weapons are to have all of these, to carry all of this around with you all the time is literally like mind blowing.
You'll also, of course, get all the kit, including things like body armor. According to the Navy SEALs website, your regular SEAL on land will carry such things as the Colt Automatic Rifle 15, the M60 machine gun, M203 grenade launchers, a shotgun, an SASR 50 caliber sniper rifle, an M107 anti-material rifle, a Beretta M9 handgun, a 20mm Gatling gun, and AT-4 rockets. Again, these are just some of the most used weapons, as the list is endless. So, who do you think has the best training? Do you think you could get through it? Let us know in the comments. Also, be sure to check out our other video called The Top 10 Most Powerful Militaries. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.
I know I couldn't get through either one of these trainings. They would both absolutely shatter me. They would both kill me. And yeah, I wouldn't even try it. Navy SEALs, SAS, like I said, I know you guys. I know what you guys are going to say. It's not a comparison. British SAS, most elite forces, most elite unit in the entire planet. But to be from the video, it sounds like the Navy SEALs are up there in the training. The training sounds pretty similar, and the Navy SEALs are, I mean, if not on the same level, maybe just a notch below, but I don't think they're too far away, if away at all, in my opinion, just from the video. Now again, I'm sure there's a lot more information that I'd have to take in to learn the big difference. But at the end of the day, what do you guys say? I know what you guys are going to think, but talk to me in the comment section. If you enjoyed that, please don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and check out the next one. I'll see you guys next time.